Hello dear traders, let's traditionally start with the EUR/USD. As we can see, our upward movement scenario was fully worked out, which is very cool. So now we can go to the higher time frame and see the movement scenario that we have on it. It's important to note this level at 1.1032, which is a weekly high and price has noticed it before. And there's a new level at 1.1095, which is a new weekly local high. So if price goes to these levels, we can expect some reaction on the lower time frames. And we shouldn't forget about higher time frames, so on the monthly time frame we can see the trend line, which can act like resistance level for lower time frames. So we should keep in mind this area about 1.1225. And let's go further. As for gold, we can see that our downward movement scenario worked out completely, which is very funny because after such a long flat, even I did not expect this scenario to work out anymore. And if we move to a daily time frame, we see that the price is still in flat movement, so it's better to wait for some directed movement. But in this particular situation I expect downward movement. I'm not going to construct a scenario for this move since the scenario has already been constructed earlier on the daily time frame. And let's move on to Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. And as we can see, our upward movement scenario was fully worked out, which is great. As for now, we see this very strong level from the yearly time frame. So if price breaks this level, we can expect upward movement with the main target at 0.9208. But intermediate levels appeared here, which can hinder the upward movement. We need to remember that. And next, Australian dollar, Japanese yen. And again, I have to state that our daily movement upward scenario was fully worked out, and part of our weekly scenario was almost worked out. So let's see what will happen next, and remember the level at 98.43, which can be a very strong resistance level. GBP, JPY. And again, our upward movement scenario was fully worked out, so let's wait for new models from which we can build new movement scenarios. And that's all for today. Have a good trades, bye!